Good afternoon and welcome to Carshalton Athletics unofficial matchday vlog with me, AJ. Yep, today the Robins look to continue their promotion push, playoff position, to at home to Cheshunt, who are near the bottom of the league in the relegation zone, as I recall. We met them early this season back at their place, and the Robins came out 1-0 winners. A scrappy, not very insane in games, a scrappy 1-0 victory for the Robins. It was Omar Karoma that had scored the winning goal just before half time to give us the 3 points from down there, from which was probably a first visit there for a long time. And that was my first ever visit there. It's a tidy little ground actually, but that's it. And today we are looking at getting another push for the high. We could even go second if results go our way. I mean, it'll take Cray, Hornchurch and Folkestone to all lose, but if that happens and we win, we could go second, just behind Worthing, who seem to have opened up a little gap. But we'll see. You know, we just do what we can do, get our win, and whatever happens elsewhere happens elsewhere. Carshalton are still sort of on the ride of a great 4-0 victory last week against fellow playoff chasers Horsham. You know, in what was probably one of the best performances of the season, probably since Cray Wanderers, and we beat them 4-0 at home as well. So it was a great performance in difficult conditions. Thankfully today it's just a bit cloudy. No wind, no rain, no snow, no hail, nothing like that. Just a bit cloudy, so that'll be fine. Cheshunt's last couple of results, they played midweek in the Hertfordshire County Cup semi-final, but unfortunately they lost 1-0. So that'll be disappointing for them. And their last league game was, funnily enough, at Horsham, and they lost that game 2-0. So so they've struggled a bit this season. As I say, Carshalton Athletic are currently sitting in 5th place. Cheshunt are currently on 20th place with 24 points. And I think there's only one team at the bottom who've got less points. I think they're joint points with 3 other teams, Merstham and someone else. But they have got games in hand over their strugglers, but they'll be hoping to sort of pull their way out of it starting from today. But Carshalton will just keep playing as we are. We can really cement a place in the playoffs. You know, we've really got a little gap between us and 6th, so hopefully we can extend that gap today. As far as team news is concerned, it's not much different from last week. We're still missing Harry Ottaway and Tommy Bradford. They're said to be on their way back soon, hopefully, from their injuries. And of course we're not going to have Omar Karoma today after his nasty head injury sustained against Horsham last week. Luckily he was okay, but he's all for the precautionary concussion sort of time off. So so that's the team news. As far as this coronavirus is going, there's going to be no handshakes before the game, which I think personally is a bit overkill, because they're going to be handling and grappling each other during the game anyway. And some of the players are mates with the opposition players, so they're going to be hugging and high-fiving anyway. So, but I can understand the caution, but I just think it's a bit overkill, to be fair. But that's just my opinion on it. Well, that's it. Hopefully I'll be back at full time later on, because I won't be doing a half-time report here. So I'll be back at half-time, hopefully reporting on a Carshalton win, a few good results, and we're up in second. It might happen, it might not. Probably unlikely actually, because I think 2 of the teams are playing bottom of the table sides, so we'll have to see how that goes. But that's it for now. Until full time, I will wish you arrivederci. Good evening, this is AJ back with you. It's finished full time at Colston Avenue. It finished Carshalton Athletic 2, Cheshunt 0. So done a league double over Cheshunt, which is good. Unfortunately, we didn't really go up any places in the league, and we're still 5th, but we've got about a 5-point gap now between 5th and 6th. Cray won, I think Folkestone drew, and as did Hornchurch. So yeah, we stay where we are, but we've put a little gap in there now, so that's good. As for Carshalton, well, yeah, good, solid performance. Job done. Was a professional performance from the boys. Carshalton, you know, like the game, had better shots in the first half. Best shot came from Christy Patterson, and but his shot was just creeping under the bar, but the ex-Dulwich goalkeeper Preston Edwards got a fingertip to it and managed to tip it over. So yeah, so that was good. That was a good save, brilliant save. And he came up a few minutes later as well and saved another good shot from Ola Sugbanlu, who had a lovely shot, also saved by the keeper. So yeah, so we thought it was going to go into the break 0-0, but 5 minutes from half time, Lewis White put Carshalton 1-0 up. Great little solo ball, received the ball, put a defender on his backside, and then found himself clear and fired on a lovely finish just right underneath the goalkeeper to make it 1-0. But the sad news is the player that he put on the ground, you know, he just outdone him. He landed awkwardly. I think he'd done his knee and had to be stretchered off, well, carried off through a bad injury afterwards. But you know, they had to make a change. But yeah, so that's how it was. And then yeah, it finished 1-0 at half time. Second half was, you know, both teams started out, you know, a bit cautious. Carshalton sort of didn't really sort of press home the advantage, and but we had a good chance when Cheshunt were reduced to 10 men after the Cheshunt 5 blatantly took out Ricky Kabara. Yeah, they one of his runs on the wing, and he was going away from goal, to be fair, but the fiver cleaned him out completely. And then obviously a little bit of handbags took place, and you know, Olo and a few others got involved, and Papo and all that. So it was a bit of a melee that the referee had to sort out. But eventually, you know, when it all calmed down, it was probably the right decision, as the referee showed the centre back a red card, straight red card. You know, he couldn't really argue with that, although he did. You know, but I think he was hoping that because he was going away from goal, he might just got away from a yellow card, like take one for the team. But no, you know, it was a total blatant take out of him, and yeah, red card followed, and that was quite right as well. So I can't argue with the referee with that one. It was a good decision. Yeah, so you know, but Carshalton didn't really press home the advantage. We seemed to, even though teams go down to 10 men, we seem to not struggle a little bit. I mean, there's games last season that we've been, you know, opponents have been down to 10 men, but we've not taken advantage, and you know, we've been punished for it. I mean, 2 games that come to mind was both games against Merstham last season. They were reduced to 10 men both games, and they ended up winning. So, but you know, we didn't stretch them. It was frustrating because, you know, if you could stretch your wingers, put the wingers right on the touchline and just pull them apart, you know, you could have got something from him. But we didn't see. We just continued to play narrow, and they had a couple of sort of half efforts which could have levelled the scores. But you know, thankfully it didn't. One went over. Easy one was saved by Clayton Paceno. So yeah, but yeah, the game was made safe 10 minutes from time when Christy Patterson received the ball just about 30 yards out. I would say fired in a howitzer, but he didn't really. It was more of a daisy cutter, but it still managed to find its way into the back of the net. I mean, the ex-Dulwich goalkeeper probably would have been disappointed with himself not getting down to it quick enough, but it took 3 or 4 bounces before it went in the back of the net from about 35 yards out. But you know, they all count. It was a goal, and that pretty much made the match safe, really. You know, when we were doing a lot of keep ball for the remainder of the game. But you know, I mean, and the referee blew full time, and we came away with the victory. So you know, that's all you can ask. I mean, you know, we didn't really take advantage of the extra man. Really, probably should have gone out and got some more, because a centre back, you know, could have, you know, try and go for a couple more goals. But we played keep ball, but you know, it was enough. Peter Denny brought himself on, and 2 youngsters come on near the end, and the first one that came on, can't get his name right now. But he looked quite impressive, actually. He was only 16 years old, from the youth team, or youth academy, probably the big academy that he is. He come on and looked useful, you know. And the second young sub come on, and he did, you know, didn't have a lot of time do too much, but you know, he looked pretty solid as well. But yeah, so that's it. That was a good result for the boys. It was a win. You know, it didn't really move us anywhere in the league table because other results sort of didn't go our way. I mean, but you know, we're still there. We're still fifth. We're in the last playoff spot, and we've got a 5-point gap between the 6th place. So you know, keep that up. You know, we can be there. You know, but we still got to play Cray and Hornchurch at some point. Now, Cray being the last one away of the season, so that could be a critical game. Hornchurch, I think we've got at home. I think home to Hornchurch. That'll be a tough one as well. But yeah, it's good. You know, it's still up there and thereabouts. So hopefully we can keep that momentum going for just the right time of the season. I think we've got about 8 or 9 games left now. You know, more away than home. But you know, you got to take these games. Next Saturday for the Robins, we've got the longest one away to Brighton Sea Regent, which is up on the Essex-Suffolk border. So that's going to be a long one. Hopefully it's a better one than last year. You know, we went up there and won, but the journey there was an absolute shocker. It took nearly 4 hours because the tunnels were closed, and that's the way you got to go. Oh, it was a nightmare. But we won, so I'm looking forward to that. You know, hopefully it'll be better journey, and hopefully Carshalton will come away with the 3 points and just keep the playoff push in gear. So yeah, that's it for me. I should be back next week, next Saturday, doing one of these blogs live from the grounds. You know, because I can do that way from home. And I'll ask permission first, but yeah, so that'll be it. So until then, I wish you arrivederci.